you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the podcast. The less talk about it, the less they say, the more I do. I am your host, Dominique Vanessa, and we are back. We took a little tiny little hiatus off of here on social media, took a little break for my own mental stamina. I took a little break to be a mom and to do things that I need to do for myself and to basically get myself in order to be back on here filming for you all. So now that I have done that, I am now back here with another episode. This episode is titled Choosing Peace Over Chaos. So today we are going over pretty much how you are choosing peace over chaos and why dysfunction is literally something that you've been addicted to and pretty much have not known it, and what peace really looks like and how to really guard it. Okay, so peace is literally, what does peace look like to you? Peace can be, well, for me, peace is literally tranquility, joy, happiness, my kids smiling, me smiling, me happy, me joyful, me in a place of serenity where I'm not thinking, I'm not worried, I'm not stressed out, I'm not focused on the things that I can't control. Literally, that is me having some peace. Peace is something that God gives us, and we literally don't have to work for it. Just all you have to do is just accept that you can, receive it, and then there it's yours, right? So peace, that's what it is for me. What I want to get on this episode is about choosing peace over chaos. So choosing yourself over drama, choosing yourself over toxic is very important, especially when you are trying to live a peaceful lifestyle where you're not indulging in negative thoughts and having a negative mentality and negative toxic mindset and ways of thinking. Like literally we're not doing that. So this episode, I just want to discuss about like how we can maneuver and train our mind to think positively. How can we train our mind to think positively? We can literally stay in our word, read our Bibles, pray, and form a deeper relationship with God and see how he just basically breaks you down and unfolds you and literally gets you together like he did for me. It took a lot for me to understand that peace is how I function and how I'm able to be the best version of myself for me and also my children and for anyone that's around me, like my coworkers, my family members, like friends. I have to have peace. So I'm literally deciding every day that I'm not going to be consumed with anything that's negative, anyone that's negative, anything that is going to drain me or exhaust me or make me feel like I'm not myself. No, we're not doing that. So I'm choosing peace over everything that is going to pull me down and bring me back to a place where I literally have fought to get out of. So I just want to talk about how we really think that being in toxic situations or relationships or situationships or whatever you call it, that is normal to maybe stay in something that's toxic just because you feel like you're going through something with a person or situation over and over, and y'all overcoming whatever the issues are, and you keep going back to the same situation when there's no changed behavior or no changed anything, right? But you keep going back to that toxicity. Why do we keep doing things like that? Like our minds just keep going to the same type of cycle and type of situations that we're literally in fight or flight for, So we really need to train ourselves on how to not be in situations that are toxic for us, and we call it normal when it's actually not normal, So how are we overcoming things like that? How do we call that dysfunction and then like just say I don't want to be a part of it? How do we call it out? Like naming what it is, dysfunction. Calling it what it is call a spade, ace to ace. Yes. So if it's literally dysfunction and I can't function in it, and yeah, it's not doing anything for me, I don't want to be a part of it. So we're gonna normalize making that a thing. Like, I'm not going to sit around and not be functioning. This is dysfunctional to me, so I'm not going to be a part of something that is not helping me regulate myself, you know? So I think in 2026 and moving forward in every year after, we need to take everything that we do and take our lives very serious. Anything that is causing me any stress or dysfunction or chaos or toxic mindsets or stinking thinking, it's out of here, out of here. I am choosing to have joy. Like, I want to have joy all year long, and I know every day is not going to be perfect, you know, obviously. But I want to try to maintain like the happiest days of my life this year, just because of my mindset and how I literally believe that my year should go, if that makes sense. Like, I am believing that for myself, I should be able to receive a positive year based off of the people that I surround myself with and the people that I allow to talk to me or just like pour into me, versus being around people that are just taking and taking from me and just like not, it's not doing anything for me. I'm deciding that I'm not doing that, right? So I already know going forward that this year is about to be like literally the best, probably the best years that I probably ever experienced, because my mindset is already in a clearer state. Um, so yeah, well, we're gonna normalize that. Let's do that for ourselves and see where it takes us. I'm pretty sure we're gonna go pretty far, further than we've probably been ever. So you're recognizing what is dysfunction in your life is just pretty evident that you are moving into the right direction for yourself and what God has for you. So what peace really looks like and how to guard it. So how to guard your peace? Well, I'm armoring up with the Word of God. Period. I'm armoring up with the Word of God. So that's how I'm gonna guard my peace. Boundary up too. You know, like if anything, like I just said before, anything is going to take me away from my sanity and me, you know, being able to pour into myself and pouring into my children. I'm just like we cutting it right, cutting it right at the, cutting it right there where it needs to be cut. So yeah, um, I just want to discuss that. Like this topic is really not a big thing, but I did want to talk about it. I've been choosing to have peace over a lot of things in the past few weeks, with me not being on here online, coming on here every single day. Well, not every single day, but every week. I meant to say every week, and showing up for y'all. I haven't even been able to show up for myself, you know. So being transparent for a second, I was just going through something mentally where I literally could not, just like for the life of me, get it together. Like, wanting to do the podcast, I also want to sing and do music as well, and worshiping and doing things like that for God. And so I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to do both. How am I going to be able to sing? How am I going to be able to film for a podcast? All of these things while being a full time working mom, right? Single mom at that. I don't have anybody here that can help me and just like take the kids and we just switch off and then I go and do this, or I can edit or whatever. It's nothing like that for me. So I've been trying to figure it out. Like, at this point, I feel like I'm not dating. I'm dating God, but like that God is like the person that is like my middle person. Like, okay, God, you know, I need to do X, Y, and Z, but who's gonna take these kids, you know? Or, you know, I need to do this or that. I want to go to the studio. I want to do this shoot, or I want to do something, anything that pertains me to like put into my like my business, like my music business, my photography business. Like, I have to have the time to do that, and I can't even have my kids with me. So I've been trying to deal with having to be a full-time working mom, single mom, and having all these great ideas and goals and aspirations and things that I really want to do in life and just enjoy, but really don't have every resource available to me to do that. So I'm hopeful that this year we can get the ball rolling. I mean, ball rolling. But yeah, um, I'm looking forward to staying connected with you all here on this podcast. I do plan to continue with this series and then also inviting some guests on here for my next series. I have a few guests here, like family, and I have a few friends here that I've already spoken to about doing a few episodes with me, and we're on the road for that. So I'm super excited for that. I only have about maybe 3 or 4 more episodes for this Becoming Her series. So if you're interested in finishing out the series, make sure you stay tuned, subscribe to this channel, like this video if you also do find that it's helpful. And I just wanted to say hi to everybody. I do really miss coming on here and talking to you all and just, enjoying talking and communicating with people and building that community, building that rapport with you all. I also am human and have been dealing with a lot of like emotions and things like that. I've also just went through a divorce last year. It hasn't even been a year yet. It will be a year in like March, April, beginning of April. So like I'm still going through that whole like thing right there. I also dealt with a lot of like different like abuse in that situation, and just coming from that and mentally trying to just like be consistent with everything I'm doing, coming from that type of situation is kind of like, wait a second. It's like, hold on. Like 1 minute I'm going, and then the next minute I'm just like, all right, we got to stop. We got to pause here. Like, what are we doing? So that was kind of what I was going through for these past few weeks or so. It's just mentally getting myself together and just like kind of like trying to like regain more clarity from God and just trying to figure out where I am in my life right now. But I'm okay. I'm literally fine. As you can see, I am here doing the podcast episodes again. If I ever do take another break, obviously I will obviously let you know. I am still human. I don't ever think that I will not feel anything ever whenever I go through things, and I know that I do this by myself. I'm editing by myself, I'm filming by myself, and I'm pretty much doing all of like the marketing for all of the things that I do. So that also can be a lot overwhelming, a lot. So that, yeah. So y'all just understand that this is a lot. So bear with me. But I am excited to be here, and I am excited to be a part of this online community and to be able to share things about God with you all and just share my faith and sharing my experiences. So if you are still interested and you've made it this far and you're still interested in listening and being here, please subscribe, share this video, and like it. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Again, I don't like to make these videos long, so I will see you in my next episode. But the next episode is going to be on next Sunday. This episode drops tomorrow. Today's actually Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. This goes live tomorrow, Sunday, Eastern time at 1 p.m. So I will start posting these videos every Sunday. If I do decide to do every other Sunday because I start to do music, which may come in the future, I will post that on my social media outlets, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, Facebook, and I'll let you all know on there as well. Or I'll make a short or a reel. Now, I will not make a long form video and tell you all that. So just make sure that you're subscribed and have your notifications turned on so that you're not missing out on any notifications from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. All right, bye.